Hello viewer, welcome to our GST Knowledge Update series. We will be discussing on key recommendations made by GST Council. GST Council has recommended to levy fees on late filing of GSTR1. Presently late fees are applicable only on late filing of GSTR3B. Once recommendations are finalized, late fees will be applicable on GSTR1 and GSTR3B both. This recommendation will lead to more difficulties to small taxpayers as many taxpayers are still not able to comply with GST return procedure. Just look at the data here. Out of total registered taxpayers, only 13% and 11% have filed GSTR1 on time before due date in April and May 2021 respectively. Relaxation to be given in filing return related to job work data, that is Form GSTITC4. Those taxpayers whose turnover is exceeding 5 crore will file GSTITC4 half-yearly, while those whose turnover is below 5 crore will furnish GSTITC4 yearly. Council has decided to levy interest and penalty only on net taxes and not on gross taxes. Also, interest to be levied only on ITC availed and utilized at 18% interest rate. No interest on ineligible ITC availed but not utilized. Thus, genuine taxpayers will not suffer now due to the above amendment. One more good decision in favor of taxpayers. At times it happens that entities having registration in different states may have excess cash ledger balance in one state while deficit in other state, due to which they were not able to set off excess cash ledger balance of different state in another state. Now Council has made it flexible to transfer cash ledger balance in any state of registration. This will be beneficial for taxpayers as it will be solving their working capital issues up to some extent. From the 1st of January 2021, date of issuance of debit note will be considered for purpose of availing ITC and not date of invoice. This decision is also a major relief for taxpayers. No requirement of physical copy of invoice on those transactions on which a invoice has been prepared. Goods on which nil rate of export duty has been levied are also eligible for refund on account of accumulated ITC. Earlier it was not allowed as there was ambiguity in Act that once export duty has been levied then no refund of accumulated ITC is allowed. Now GST Council has cleared this confusion and made decision in favor of taxpayers. Aadhaar authentication has been made mandatory for filing refund claim and also for filing revocation application. Also, refund to be credited to that account only which has been linked to PAN. GST input tax credit now to be fully system based. Credit of only those invoices which are seen in GSTR2B can be taken now. Of course, this amendment has yet not been notified, but once it is notified, it will make more trouble for genuine taxpayers. Besides the above recommendations, many other recommendations regarding rate cuts have been recommended by Council. To conclude, GST Council is becoming more stringent to weed out fake invoice cases. However, this has also created troubles for genuine taxpayers also. Please subscribe to our channel for easy understanding of GST.